Remember that embarrassing thing you did in 2015? Yeah, you're the only one who does. This is the spotlight effect, and it's ruining your life in ways you don't even realize. We walk around thinking everyone's analyzing our every move, like we're the star of some reality show that everyone's binge-watching. But here's the hilarious truth. You're barely a background character in most people's daily thoughts. Think about it. How much time did you spend today thinking about your coworker's awkward presentation from last month? 0 seconds, right? That's exactly how much time they're spending thinking about your mistakes. This isn't depressing. It's liberating. You can take risks, fail spectacularly, and look foolish because nobody's keeping score except you. We're all just extras in everyone else's movie. Too worried about our own performance to judge yours. Chapter 1. Your 500 friends couldn't fill a minivan. Quick quiz. Your car breaks down at 2 a.m. How many people could you actually call? If your answer needs more than one hand to count, you're probably lying to yourself. We've got hundreds of Facebook friends, Instagram followers who double tap our breakfast photos. But real friends? The ones who show up when life gets ugly? Maybe 3, 4 if you're lucky. And honestly, that's not a bug, it's a feature. Real friendship takes emotional bandwidth that humans simply don't have in unlimited supply. It's like RAM in a computer. You can only run so many meaningful connections before everything crashes. Most people in your life are actually just familiar strangers. They're NPCs in your story, and you're an NPC in theirs. And that's perfectly fine. Stop trying to maintain 50 shallow connections. Invest deeply in 3. They're worth more than 500 acquaintances who wouldn't help you move a couch. Chapter 2. Working harder while falling behind. You know what's tragic? Watching someone work 80-hour weeks while someone else achieves more in 20. The difference isn't talent. It's that one person learned that busy and productive are actually opposites. We've turned exhaustion into a status symbol. Like being tired is a medal of honor instead of poor strategy. The busiest people never seem to actually finish anything important. It's because motion isn't progress. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Success requires saying no to good things so you can say yes to great things. It's like your phone storage. You can't install the important apps if you're full of random screenshots from 2019. Strategic incompetence is actually a superpower. Choose 3 things to be excellent at. Everything else? Be aggressively mediocre. The person winning while you're grinding? They just stopped confusing activity with achievement. You don't need to do more. You need to do less. Better. Chapter 3. Chasing everyone's approval except your own. You know what's insane? We lose sleep over the opinions of people we wouldn't even ask for directions. You're literally letting strangers live rent-free in your head. Think about this. You check if people saw your Instagram story about not caring what people think. The irony is so thick. You could cut it with a knife. We're all performing confidence while desperately seeking validation. But here's the kicker. The people whose approval you're chasing, they're too busy chasing someone else's approval to even notice you. Nobody's actually watching. The real tragedy? While you're trying to impress people who don't matter, you're disappointing the one person who does. Yourself. External validation is like junk food. Feels good for 30 seconds, then leaves you emptier than before. Try this instead. Make decisions that would make you proud if nobody ever found out. That's where real confidence. Chapter 4. Your comfort zone is a padded cell. Your comfort zone isn't protecting you. It's slowly suffocating everything you could become. It's a padded cell that feels safe, but keeps you from experiencing actual life. We treat comfort like it's the goal, but comfort is actually where dreams go to die. When did anything amazing ever happen inside your comfort zone? Your comfort zone is yesterday's growth edge that became today's prison. What challenged you 5 years ago is now your autopilot. And if you're not careful, you'll be the same person in 5 years, just older. Your brain literally needs discomfort to grow. Small stresses make you stronger. Without them, you atrophy. Calculated discomfort is the price of admission to your potential, Not reckless risk, but intentional challenge. Do one uncomfortable thing daily. In a year, you'll be unrecognizable. Growth happens at the edge. Everything else is just existing. Chapter 5. Motivation is a fair weather friend. Waiting for motivation to start? You might as well wait for your cat to do your taxes. Motivation is the most overrated force in human behavior. 3 a.m. you is a motivational powerhouse. Planning tomorrow's workout, meal prep, and complete life transformation. 6 a.m. you? Can't even find matching socks.
Successful people know this. Motivation isn't the cause of action. It's the result. You don't wait to feel like doing something. You do it, then you feel like continuing. Think about brushing your teeth. Are you motivated to brush your teeth? No, you just do it. It's a system, not a feeling.
Environment design beats willpower every time. Put your running shoes by your bed. Delete time-wasting apps. Make good choices easier than bad ones. Discipline is motivation's responsible older brother. Shows up every day. Doesn't make excuses. Boring but effective. Stop waiting to feel ready. Nobody feels ready. They just start anyway. Want to level up your people skills? Join our YouTube membership for early access to scripts, input on future topics, and connection with a community that gets the social struggle. Click join below and let's master human interaction together. Chapter 6. You know less than you think. Want to hear something terrifying? The less you know about something, the more confident you feel about it. Everyone becomes an expert after watching one YouTube video. Suddenly they're giving medical advice and stock tips. Meanwhile, actual experts, they're painfully aware of how much they don't know. When you first learn something, that's peak confidence and minimum competence. You literally don't know enough to know what you don't know. Here's the beautiful part. The moment you realize how little you know, that's when real learning begins. Intellectual humility is the ultimate competitive advantage. Being wrong gracefully and changing your mind with new evidence, that's not weakness. That's intelligence in action. The smartest people in any room are usually the ones asking questions, not giving answers. Embrace being a beginner. It means you're still growing. Chapter 7. You control almost nothing. Here's a fun existential exercise. List everything you actually control in life. It's about 10% of what you think. You don't control the economy, other people, the weather, or even your own thoughts half the time. You're basically a passenger in a car where nobody's driving, and everyone's arguing about the radio station. But here's the plot twist. That 10% you do control, your responses, decisions, and attitudes, that determines literally everything. Think about it like a video game. You can't control the level design, but you control how you play. And that's the only thing that matters. Stop trying to control outcomes. Control your processes instead. You can't control if you get the job, but you can control how prepared you are. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it. Focus on your 10%. Everything else is just weather. Chapter 8. Small changes, massive results. The most dangerous lie in self-improvement? That change has to be dramatic to matter. Meanwhile, 1% improvements are literally reshaping people's entire existence. 1% better every day? You're 37 times better in a year. Not 37%, 37 times. But we're addicted to the dramatic gesture. New Year's resolutions that last until January 3rd. Complete life overhauls that collapse faster than a house of cards. You know what actually works? Stupidly small changes. So small you can't fail. Read one page, do one push-up, save $1. These tiny changes compound like interest. While everyone else is planning their massive transformation, you're actually transforming. Overnight success? It's just daily improvements nobody noticed until they did. Start so small it's embarrassing. That's how you become unstoppable. Chapter 9. Things don't make you happy. Your stuff is lying to you. Every purchase promises happiness, but delivers storage problems. We're drowning in things while thirsting for meaning. Those storage units everyone has? They're graveyards for happiness we thought we could buy. Paying monthly rent to store joy that never existed. We think the next purchase will be different. This gadget, this outfit, this upgrade. But satisfaction fades within weeks. Meanwhile, experiences? They actually appreciate over time. That trip from 5 years ago? Better story now than when it happened. Collect moments, not things. Your future self will thank you. The best things in life aren't things. They're the stories you'll tell when everything else is gone. Chapter 10. Death makes everything matter. The ultimate productivity hack? Death. You have roughly 4,000 weeks. How many left? Nobody knows. We live like we're immortal, waiting for someday. Someday isn't on the calendar. Death doesn't make life meaningless. It makes it meaningful. Without scarcity, nothing has value. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. It's not depressing. It's motivating. Your mortality isn't a bug. It's the feature that makes everything count. Stop living like you have forever. Time is the only real currency. 12 uncomfortable truths. Good. Comfort was never the goal. These aren't meant to depress you. They're meant to free you. Accept these truths. Stop wasting energy on what doesn't matter. Stop seeking approval from people who don't care. Pick one truth. Just one. Let it change everything. The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. That's how you know it's working. Stop watching. Start changing. Your move. Learn something new? Hit that like button, share it with others, tap subscribe, and stick around for more. Got thoughts? I'd love to hear them in the comments.